What is up, nerds? In today's video, I'm going to quickly go over how I like to run Doom of Mokhaiotl delves 5 through 7. I will go over some tips and tricks as well as showing you live KCs from each delve. If you are looking for a more in-depth guide on mechanics, how to get there, and how to get started on Doom, I highly recommend checking out my Doom delves 1 through 4 guide in the description below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to get all my future videos and guides. As always, I can't thank you all enough for the love and support you have shown me and the channel, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. But with that being said, let's dive right into the video. Gear and inventory. For our gear, we're going to be using full elite void, an Ava's assembler, a necklace of anguish, some amethyst arrows, dragon arrows work great too, a light bearer, Pegasian boots, and a scorching bow. And for our inventory, we're going to have a crystal halberd for the melee punish phase, a slayer helm to auto cast dark demon bane, dark light for melee, and a blowpipe with dragon darts for the car phase. And then a divine ranging potion, a regular ranging potion, 6 anglers, 6 Sarahs, 6 super restores, an extended anti-venom plus potion, a pendant of the 8s to get there, a divine rune pouch with some fires, souls, bloods, and death runes for death charge as well as dark demon bane. And lastly, a teleport out. I use my max cape, but you can use a teletab or whatever you prefer. Live KC. Alright, so now you just got done with delve level 4 and you're ready for number 5. So heal up, do whatever you gotta do, and head on down. Now the main difference in this delve is that he will use his car phase. Now, everything else is essentially the same. He still uses a shield phase. He still has 3 attacks come out of the boulders. But now, after his shield phase, he will go into the car phase. So this is, again, normal as usual. Just, continue attacking until he goes into his shield phase, which will always be under 75% health. And we're going to get there in a second after this melee punish. And I'm getting punished right now. So now we see he's in his shield phase. So you can turn off some prayers and continue attacking. And again, I like to use melee in this instance just to save on some arrows or runes. You don't have to, but I'd like to try to do that, especially once you get into the car phase, because after shield phase, he's not going to just attack you with melee. So once we're almost got his shield down, take out any extra larva, switch to your blowpipe, and start attacking. Now when he's in car phase, attacks are 100% accurate, so blowpipe does a lot of damage, but on delve 5 in the car phase, he only zooms twice, so you're almost guaranteed to go into the volatile earth phase, which is right here. So this is the most important thing to get down for Doom. If you can get this down, you will be golden, I promise. Everything else just takes time to get used to. This is probably the hardest part. If you can get this down, it's going to save you in all the other delves. You're probably going to get there on, 7, 8 when you get there. So if you can get the volatile earth thing down, it's crucial for deeper delves. But as you can see here, we got through there and we go right back into the shield phase. So this is pretty simple, but like I said, pretty much every delve 5 you do, unless if you have like a Z crossbow with a T-bow, which if you're watching this video, you probably don't, but you might. If you do have that, or don't have that rather, you're going to get into the volatile earth stage and you need to get that mastered because like I said, in the deeper delves, you're going to need to do that more than likely. So now we got him down and he is done. Pretty easy delve 5, and once we get to delve 6 like we are now, the whole arena is going to reset. All the acid pools are going to be gone, so heal up, restore, divine, whatever you got to do, and go on down to delve 6. Now, as you can see here, we have some tiles with one saying rock on it. We're going to stand on that tile, and wait for him to launch a boulder at us and for our rock to fall on that tile, like so. And what this is going to do when he does his first zoom, we're going to have him go on that tile directly. And when he does a shockwave attack, which you'll see in a moment, no shockwave will come out for that first attack, which saves some boulders around the arena to hide behind, which in later delves is almost kind of crucial for you. But the main difference in Delve 6 is he zooms 3 times. He will launch some attacks as he zooms, and the shockwave. So it's a little extra compared to 5, but honestly, sometimes find this a little bit easier once you get it down. So once those boulders fall down, go to these 4 squares, and as you can see, he's going to zoom right to that rock. There's a projectile. It can be up to 3 that he attacks with. And see, he slammed there, but there was no shockwave. So then I like to stand here and have him go to this corner, and then I find the nearest rock. Sometimes you're too far away for the blowpipe, so just switch to your scorching bow. And then we're going to have him come over here and make sure you pray the right one, switch to your blowpipe. And then once that third shockwave is done, he's going to come out of the car phase. And as you can see here, we're in the volatile earth phase again. So try to find 2 earths that are roughly aligned. This can be a little tricky when he throws a boulder attack plus doing this, but I like to, especially if we have a far distance like we just did between earths, I like to try to do them early, because more than likely by the time he does the shockwave attack, the light you have to walk with will be right around you, so you can just walk with it rather than having to run to it or something like that. But now we go on to Delve 7. Again, heal up or do whatever you got to do. A little pro tip, as you can see, I still have like 3 minutes left in my divine, but I drank a super restore. So if you just drink a regular ranging potion, your ranging level won't deplete as long as that divine is still going. So it's kind of like a little workaround using Sarah's with divine potions. But in Delve 7, honestly, the biggest difference here is attacks, especially from the boulders, are way faster, like you can see. So you don't have much time when it's a melee punish or something like that to get your prayers up. So that is of the utmost importance, is getting those prayers up, and then worry about other things. But getting those prayers up is crucial. Otherwise, you're going to take some damage for sure. But as you can see here, everything's still pretty much the same. This shield phase gets a lot faster as there's more and more larvae, but again, we run over to these 4 squares, get him to be on that rock, protect against his attacks. As you can see, he did 2 there. We're going to get him in this corner here, and we're going to have to run a decent distance because we unfortunately don't have any rocks really close. And just make sure you get a shot off so he doesn't hit you with a laser beam. And boom. And again, another shockwave, and we're going to run out here and wait for the volatile earth. Again, I always get a couple shots off on him, hit 1 earth, and now we're going to have a quick boulder, so I'm shoot the other one, get my prayers up, stand here, and like I said, I did it a little early, so by the time he did a shockwave, the light was already pretty much on me, which made it a lot easier after doing the prayers and stuff for the boulder. And now the fight just goes on like normal. He's in his shield phase. And another huge tip that I can't remember which YouTuber said this. I saw somebody's video when I was first learning how to do this, and someone said to, don't get yourself killed just to take out a larva. Like, it's really not that big of a deal if 1 gets through or 2 or whatever. Just make sure you're getting your prayers and getting yourself set up correctly. Don't worry too much about the larva if 1 or 2 gets through. But as you can see here, pretty easy, honestly. Again, I make it look a lot easier, I should say, but it took me a lot of time to get this down. So if you're someone who's struggling and you watch this and you're still struggling a little with whether it's the volatile earth or getting the car phase down or switching prayers correctly, don't worry. Like, honestly, like, especially with the setup with the Elite Void and everything, if you die, you only pay 7,000 GP anyways to get your stuff. So, I highly recommend, just go for it. And, if you don't have great loot after, if you're getting through Delve 5 but can't get 6, or getting through 6 and can't get through 7, if that's an issue, then by all means, just keep going. Like, even if you're not going to be able to get through the Delve, if you don't have enough food or whatever, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. I can't tell you how many deaths I have here. Probably over 150. I haven't looked in a while. But yeah, I mean, this isn't easy content at all. So if you're struggling, you're not the only one. I struggled. Pretty much almost everyone else I knew, at least in the beginning, struggled. Not many people just get it down super quick. So yeah, if you're struggling, just keep at it, and I promise you, after a while, I'll get down. I couldn't get past level 5 forever, and then I got 5 and 6, and now I do 1 through 7 constantly, easily, and 8, I've gotten like 15 Delve 8s done. I'm not as consistent on 8, but I'm getting more and more consistent as I do more and more, so it'll eventually click with you. But if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to get all my future videos and guides. My next guide, I do plan on doing a Delve 8 guide, just Delve 8, because it is a big, huge step up compared to the other ones. So be on the lookout for that. But I hope this video helps you guys and y'all get some shiny holes. But until next time, nerds, peace.